So I had to trade Quincy Pondexter for Devin Ebanks from the Lakers. First trade I've ever done with the Lakers in any association I've ever done, online and offline. And today the Memphis Grizzlies are taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. And this is the second video in my plethora, that's a big word, plethora of videos that I'm putting out this week and the next couple of weeks, actually. I think I'll continue this trend next week, especially since I don't have midterms next week. I have midterms this week. So think of it as me going out of my way to do these videos, because quite frankly, I just don't have the time. But I'm doing it right now. So that's all that matters. So, Grizzlies, the record is still extremely, extremely good. And I think I know why. If you just keep this team default, and I never do. I have so many little formulas that I put into each team to make them play absolutely perfect. And it took me like 6 months to come up with this formula for a simulation strategy playing 2K12 for just non-stop. And I continued that formula into this game, and it's working. So that might be the reason. I really didn't change anything else about this team, but right there, Rudy Gay gets a commanding dunk. Just awesome. But I realized that. I'm like, wait a second. That's why all my associations are doing so well. They're decent teams, but I'm putting this win-at-all-costs formula into the coaching scheme. Like, the coach profile is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, another just ridiculous dunk. But if any of you have ever played association, there's this thing called the coach profile. You can change all the sliders for what your team does, and it's not actually cheating because it's not actually changing any sliders. It's just changing the tendency of your team. You still have to build a good team. And right here, notice Jared Bayless, his jersey is glitched and it's completely blank. But that strategy, I do change it a little bit for every team that I have depending on their strengths, but I basically keep it all the same. And the only added factor into the formula in this game is the alley-oop slider on the coach profile, but I don't really care for those that much because I'm not very good at alley-oops, so I'm not going to do them. And I'm not going to make my team do them, especially since I don't think this team is very good at alley-oops. And right there, Rudy Gay hits this ridiculous last-second shot to get the Grizzlies back to a 10-point lead going into halftime. The Trailblazers were playing incredible defense. You're only seeing highlights, but really, I was struggling to score in this game. Unlike any other association video, except for the first couple that I've put out this year, I usually don't have trouble scoring. This game was very difficult. And right there, you can see the Trailblazers cut it to 7. But Jared Bayless has a lot to say about that, and he's gonna do a fadeaway 3. And watch this slicing and dicing into the paint. Ridiculous dunk. And Wayne Ellington, wide open 3, completely missed it. Maybe that's why they traded him. And Rudy Gay cleans up the trash and takes care of it. Rudy Gay's number 22 on this team. I think he's number 20 on the Kings, like, if I'm not mistaken, on my Kings association. Like, it changed his number, which is kind of weird. Wayne Ellington does get redemption, though, right there. As does Mike Conley. Even though Mike Conley's actually having a very good game. And that was Devin Ebanks getting, I'm pretty sure, his one and only shot in the game. Devin Ebanks welcome to Memphis. I always have to do that for everybody that gets traded to my teams. I always have to do a formal welcome in the commentary to make them feel more appreciated. And he is a very appreciated player, gotta say. He's a backup to Rudy Gay. You gotta be pretty humble to back up that man. And right here, Jared Bayless, again, he's actually having a very good game, better than he has been recently. And Rudy Gay with the standing dunk. Not really sure if he could really do that in real life, but I'm sure he could come pretty close. And I wouldn't doubt if he could. And Jared Bayless again. But watch this right here. Rudy Gay with the emphatic dunk. And this was just a dunk fest at the end of the game, I have to say. I didn't realize there were so many dunks at the end when I was editing. And some poor sportsmanship. But the Grizzlies, they come out on top by 9. Rudy Gay congratulating his teammates, Zach Randolph. He's just a good player. And that's why Rudy Gay's player of the game. Enough said. So, MLB 13, the show came out today. I don't have it because I ordered it from Amazon. So, yeah, that'll be coming along, though. In fact, I won't even get to play it when it comes to my house, if it comes to my house tomorrow, because I have a lot of studying to do. Anyway, the next video to come out will be the Sacramento Kings Association last game of the season against none other than the Los Angeles Clippers. I actually like the Clippers. I hope they keep doing well. Rudy Gay, 36 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. I didn't even realize he was that close to a triple-double. I probably would have spammed a couple more assists in there to try to get him there. But what are you going to do? He still had an amazing game. So here's the record. I'm Eric Paul, and thanks for watching.